Storm Tracker 13 with the new Viper real-time radar.
Well, taking a look at Charleston, West Virginia to start things off this afternoon, we can see above those blue skies, we still have a couple of those puffy cumulus clouds. They're trying to get going, trying to produce some rain, but we are in one of those lull periods right now. The shower and storm activity today has been very hit or miss like it has been the past couple of days, but we got a couple strong storms out there. We got one right near Parkersburg. That's mostly just dumping a lot of heavy rain, producing lots of frequent lightning. Our ones up near northeastern Kentucky, they're still going, just chugging along, dumping rain as they go. Couple down the coal fields, once again, they're just still dumping a lot of rain. The strongest of these storms are producing some 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts, but there's currently no special weather statements or severe thunderstorm warnings out for them. So we're kind of just watching them as they keep chugging along, dumping a lot of rain as they go. Now, as expected, a couple more of us were added to that flood watch. Most of us in West Virginia and as well as nearly all of Kentucky and southeastern Ohio are under that flood watch that took effect at 12 p.m. today, and it's going to run all the way through 8 a.m. Sunday morning. Even though we're kind of experiencing a mostly dry day today, we're expecting Friday and Saturday to kind of be the wettest days of this forecast period. So that's what we're going to really keep an eye on as we have these repeated rounds of rain tracking over the same areas. So not only are they dumping a lot of rain, being very efficient rainfall producers, but they are also trekking over areas that have already received a lot of rain, so the soils and the grounds there can't really absorb much more. These are the current temperatures. We kind of have a mixed bag of temperatures at this time, where we've had more cloud cover, had more rain, topping out in those upper 70s to low 80s, but a couple of us who have seen that sunshine have been able to warm up into those mid to upper 80s. So here's a look at predictor. Maybe a couple more lingering showers or evening tonight, maybe a couple more late tonight, early tomorrow morning. We could see a couple during our morning commute like we saw today. So once again, build in those extra 5-10 minutes. Give yourself plenty of time as you're heading out the door Friday morning. We could still see some nuisance flooding in those normal troublesome areas, but then by Friday afternoon, things really start to ramp up. We see more scattered storms keep on rolling on through, but it's almost a rinse and repeat forecast. Once the sun sets, so storms are going to rain themselves out, lose their energy, and we're going to have one of those quiet periods overnight Friday into early Saturday morning. Could see a couple of storms pop up eastern Kentucky early Saturday, but then a good batch of widespread rain and thunderstorms to start off our Saturday on a wet note. And we can see that kind of continues throughout the majority of the afternoon on Saturday. Then we get a brief break. We'll briefly dry things out Saturday night going into Sunday morning. And then Sunday, we're finally going to get this cold front that's been stalled across the region out of here. And so other than a couple spotty light showers pretty much south of Charleston near the coal fields, we're going to expect to be pretty much dry all day on Sunday, and that dry pattern is going to stick into early next week as well. In terms of the flash flood threat, there is a level 2 risk, so we are under that yellow medium risk for flash flooding tomorrow, just because we're expecting some of the heaviest rain to fall tomorrow, and that level 2 risk is going to continue into Saturday as well, just out of an abundance of caution. And that's why there is also that flood watch in effect. That's kind of giving us a heads up that, hey, this is something we need to continue to be aware of. So if it does make you nervous, make sure now is the time. You have plenty of time. You have an early heads up to go out and do any preparations. In terms of severe weather, the Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma didn't issue anything because the strongest of those storms most likely will just produce some isolated damaging wind gusts. It is going to mostly be a heavy rain type of thing. These are possible rainfall totals. This is from our in-house model that I did just show you. Most other models, including the American and European, are pretty much right in line with this widespread 1 to 2 inches of rain. But where we get those heavier bands, we get those repeated rounds, could see closer to that 3 to 4 inch mark. So this is how it pans out on your 7-day forecast. Going to be stormy and cloudy Friday and Saturday, lots of rain. Cooler near 80 degrees. Then we're going to see more breaks in the rain on Sunday, warm things up into those mid 80s. Then other than some isolated showers, maybe trying to squeak out portions of Kentucky Monday, Tuesday, we're going to stay dry and warm things back up into those low 90s.